front.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes. Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, October 18th goes to Melania Trump. Now, Melania sat down with Anderson Cooper last night on CNN to defend GOP nominee, her husband, Donald Trump, as she should, okay? Now, it's the reason a lot of beautiful women have more followers on Instagram than they do on Twitter. That reason is simply because we would rather look at your face than hear your thoughts. Melania Trump is one of those women. Now, let's listen to a few of these clips. First, this is Melania Trump throwing Billy Bush all under the bus, saying the reason Donald Trump even said those comments in the first place was because he was egged on by Billy Bush. Let's hear it.
I was surprised because that is not the man that I know. And I wonder if they even knew that the mic was on, because they were kind of a boy talk, and he was like egg on from the host to say dirty and bad stuff. The boys, that the way they talk, sometimes show each other, oh, this and that, and talking about the girls.
Okay, Donald Trump was 59 years old when he made those grab them by the pussycat comments. You want me to elect a man who at 59 years old folds to peer pressure? Huh? You're a 59-year-old man falling victim to peer pressure, and I'm supposed to vote for you to be leader of the free world? Donald Trump at that time had more power and more money than Billy Bush, but Billy Bush egged him on. Imagine what someone with some real power, money, and influence would get Donald Trump to do, okay? I want a president that folds. I don't want a president that folds to peer pressure, okay, Donald? If Billy and all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump with him? Huh? Can we hear the next clip about, what is this, her talking about it's a conspiracy against Donald? Yes.
I believe my husband, this was all organized from the opposition. With the details that they go, did they ever check the background of these women? They don't have any facts.
Okay. Not only is that victim blaming at its finest, in this situation, Melania, the facts came right out of Donald Trump's mouth, okay? Do you realize we can hear your husband? All right, we heard him, unless, of course, you're going to tell us that Donald Trump is a puppet and Billy Bush is a ventriloquist, and it was really Billy Bush making those statements while he had his hand up your husband's ass. If you're going to reach, okay? Now, let's hear the comments about how these women basically deserved it because they were trying to talk to a married man.
No, that's not a sexual assault. He didn't say he did it. And I see many women coming to him and giving phone numbers or inappropriate stuff from women. And they know he's married. It was in front of me. And I said, like, why you need to give your number to my husband? I'm very strong. People, they don't really know me. People think, oh, poor Melania. Don't feel sorry for me.
We don't. Basically, Melania Trump is saying these women want their pussycats grabbed, and it's their fault they're getting their pussycats grabbed because Donald Trump is married, all right? And these ladies shouldn't be trying to get with him anyway. So the actual victim has to have all the accountability and responsibility to not be victimized because the perpetrator is married, and these women shouldn't be trying to get with him in the first place. So if you get your pussycat grabbed or you get sexually assaulted in any way, it's your fault. Melania, I don't think that's how any of this works, okay? Now, let's hear the final clip about Melania saying that, you know, Donald just talks like a teenage boy sometimes.
He described it as locker room talk. Is that what it is to you, just locker room talk?
Yeah, it's kind of two teenage boys. Actually, they should behave better, right?
He was 59.
Correct. And sometimes I said, I have two boys at home. I have my young son and I have my husband.
Melania, your husband is 70. As Anderson Cooper just stated, he was 59 at the time of the audio. I know we live in this era where everyone wants to be forever young, but that's not the reality of the situation. I know men mature slower than women, but if at 59 you was acting like a teenage boy, that means 11 years later, Donald Trump mentally is only in his mid to late 20s. Okay, the minimum age to run for president is 35. The reason for that is because the founding fathers thought that the age of 35 brought a different level of wisdom and maturity because life expectancy was much lower in the 1700s. People didn't think they would live past 40. So 35 was mature. So if Melania is saying Donald Trump was acting like a teenage boy at 59, that means he's only mentally in his mid to late 20s now. So according to the founding fathers of America, if 35 is the age where you are at the right level of wisdom and maturity to be president, then Donald Trump mentally still isn't there and won't be for at least another 8 to 10 years. America, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, the media keeps saying that Melania Trump is typically reluctant to give interviews, and after watching that one with Anderson Cooper, the reason for that is obvious. She has nothing to say. Okay, in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, speak only if it improves the silence. Melania Trump, God bless you. You tried, they gave you your talking points, you stuck to the script, but no. Instead of an interview, you should have released a simple statement. You could have said, I stand by my husband, I accept my husband's apology, and America should too. And when they go low, we go high. Just steal First Lady Michelle Obama's words again. They work for everything. Please give Melania Trump the biggest hee-haw.
The Breakfast Club.